So hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. What kind of run did we have last time? I don't even remember. Just give me a random run. No. I tell you what. I mean, I guess it takes a long time to load it here anyways. I'm going to get some unlocks. What do we need unlocks? I guess we could just do random. I was gonna say we could do like a melting primary, Umbra, or Stygian Guard secondary, because I know we need to get those done, but honestly, give me the random. I want the random. Hellhorned Umbra Sap. Vent Immortal Trait Impish Scholar. Well, I don't mind this. I don't mind Umbra with the Hellhorn Champion. If you can get the Hellhorn Champion to eat a whole bunch of morsels, you can buff him up pretty nicely, buff up his health. And if you get the artifact that also gives armor whenever a morsel gets eaten or unit dies, then you can put some nice armor on your champion. But I think that might be a melting artifact. So instead, we're gonna do this and get enemies get -1 health, or -1 attack rather. That's a pretty good get. Lifesteal, Ember Drain, Summon. We can get Brawler for Multi-Strike or Wrathful for Slay Revenge. I'm gonna go Wrathful, because Brawler for Multi-Strike doesn't really interest me all that much. I think I'd much rather get a beefier, stronger champion that might be able to get me out of this floor without taking too much dumb damage. You know, if I put him at the top, you can get a lot of kills, a lot of slay triggers, take a little bit of damage and gain armor off of it. I of course hate the fact that we have a lower floor capacity, but I don't think it's actually gonna matter that much. And I can even, give him some lifesteal. I can make him gorge a little bit. Make him gorge. Thank God. I just wanted one torch there, and I'm glad I got it. So now you have multi-lifesteal, which is just amazing. Maybe we should have built on the middle floor, but I was actually thinking we'd get those rage dudes, and by being on the top, we would delay their strength, but that didn't actually end up happening, weirdly enough. So we're just gonna keep giving him lifesteal and gorging the crap out of these units. I think that's a pretty good thing. Our Pyre is taking a little bit of damage. There's not much we can do about that. I hate to say it, but look in your heart, you know it to be true. Can't kill you. I can at least do a bunch of damage. And you hit the Pyre twice. We have 25 health. Dear God. We do 4. Eater gains +3 attack. 1 energy. I would love to get lifesteal on this turn. I just didn't feel like playing it then. And we did get lifesteal, so you're dead. Easy. Not really easy. We did take 15 damage, but you know, you gotta let your Pyre take a little bit of hits early, especially when you don't have a lot of stuff really working for you. So Welder Helper or Molting Imp? I actually do like both of these. Molting Imp is kind of like a vent you play for 2.5. Welder Helper though, to keep your champion going, make this guy endless all of a sudden, he's a great unit. And I think I will take a Mind Collapse. Gets a kill on a unit and gives you energy. Could get a Morsel Miner, put it down in front of the champion, but I think lifesteal and damage shield actually works better. So let's go for the Mind Collapse. I think we should definitely add cards early. Alloyed Construct, Branded Warrior, Alpha Fiend. I think we should go for an Alloyed Construct. Heavy damage. What I think I've learned, due to my recent play in this game, is that I need damage dealer units and I need units that can kill AoE. We have a bunch of targeted spells, we have 2 vents, we have a Mind Collapse. We can deal with the weaker enemies that have like 5 health by the time we get to Seraph anyways. We need damage dealers right now, so I'm gonna get that Alloyed Construct and see if we can't buff him up a little bit more. Rage, Slay, Apply Rage, Resolve, gain Armor 5. Actually, I'm learning to appreciate armor a little bit more, especially using this champion. So I think I am gonna go Steelworker for another tank. And Large Stone, I know it's a capacity nightmare, but I think you'll Large Stone the Alloyed Construct. I really do. And I'll be honest with you, making him at 50 times 2 is pretty decent. I can't afford the 25 health on the, what is it, Rail Beater? What is your name, Steelworker? But that's fine, we don't need to give him the health right now. Spikes 3. I don't mind this. We have so much health, we're fine. The only thing we have to consider is where we play our morsels, because if we don't play the morsels at the top, attacking morsels will die. So we want to play attacking morsels at the top. And I hate that we lost capacity, but I think we still want to put like the Hornbreaker Prince at the top. It gives us more time to draw the gives us more time to draw torches and whatnot. Although now I'm thinking, can we get a kill by putting you down here? We can do 25 damage? Not even close. So you know what? You go here. You go here. You might as well, there you go. And put you there, because we're gonna put the, no, we're not gonna put the automaton up there. We gotta put the automaton at the bottom. Look, I think ultimately it doesn't really matter where we put the automaton. I think we'll be fine. Although now it's like, okay, well, I want the gold. So do you put the automaton at the top and let them hit the boss once when they come out? Oh God. Well, no, they can hit the boss twice. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna do it. Probably a dumb idea, but you know what? Whatever, don't make him incant. You didn't slay, that's why you didn't get any armor, makes sense. So we're going to not be able to attack on this turn. We're going to want to put morsels down before and after the boss shows up at the top floor. And beyond that, I think we're good. Although I hate that you are making it to the pyre. I gotta make sure you at least don't heal. So let's torch you. Mind collapse. You get some energy back. Vent on this floor. I could Ember Drain. I think that's a dumb idea. Because we need to play morsels. I hate that you sweep as well, but there's nothing we can do about that. So this is kind of what we want. You are taking 73, that's pretty good damage. You're taking 100. Because you sweep, I actually cannot do additional damage with my Alloyed Construct, but at least we can kill you. Barely. Probably should not have put him at the top. We need to have 2 spaces behind him. Okay, learning. I'll take armor. And I'll take a Space Prism. This really helps out so that we can actually play our morsels. Now, we could use some pyre health. Do we go left for a unit or right for spells? I don't really have spells that need upgrading except for like vents and torches. You know, now that I say it, it's like, okay, we need some vents and torches. So let's go right, we'll get an Umbra unit. I don't think we need a second Alloyed Construct. I think a single Crucible Collector is fine. And if we can add +10 magic power to like a Mind Collapse or a Vent, we'll be very happy with that. And I think making the Vent playable for 0 for AoE, very good, very good. And Immortal Trade, you want to put Permafrost on both of those, making a spell cheaper. Maybe we'll save this money, because the Shade Splitters and the Torches I would like to remove if we could get better cards. So yeah, let's not worry about that. Maybe we'll get a spell from this. Okay. Most Blessed Sword, Purge Piercing. Deal 10x damage to enemy units. The Holiest of Shields. Purge, apply 3x damage shield, and the Petrified Skull, Purge, kill a non-boss unit. I believe that you can take these cards and you can use them and get value out of them. Or if you keep it, I think you will get an upgrade automatically. Let's actually read this. The remains of Armageddon litter the icy landscape. Both Winged and Hellhorn lie peacefully in their final resting place of snow. The train finally comes to a halt near fallen soldiers from both sides. Did they really believe in what they were doing? Was either side justified in this fight? But it's all irrelevant now. Survival is the only thing that matters. Besides, the weapons they've left behind may prove to be of some use in the battles ahead. So let's take the skull, because I think it is the best. You decide to take the remains of your fellow Hellboard. Even in death, there's power to be wrought from the bones of the fallen. I think if we keep it, it'll upgrade. So I'm not gonna play this. I'm never gonna play this card. I don't wanna purge it. I wanna see if maybe we can actually get some bonus value out of this. What we need on this fight is gorging. We need to gorge out of our minds. We need to gorge, and don't play this. Low capacity on the bottom doesn't really worry me that much. I think we definitely want the alloyed construct down, and I think we want the Hornbreaker Prince at the top for easy kills. Like, I just want to feed this construct. I want to feed him. So we're gonna feed this construct whenever we can, and hopefully just kind of kick ass with him. And I think we should also put the Crucible Collector up here, you know, in front of our champion. And then when we get the opportunity to play Morsels, we'll play Morsels, I suppose? Wow, they all died. That was actually unexpected. And we can put some units down here, sure, why not? Steelworker, Welder Imp will tank a hit, Shade Splitter. You have 2 fuel? I'll give you 1 lifesteal. We have fuel for 2 turns, so I think that's an okay thing to do. Okay, 1 Immortal Trade will stay in our inventory. Maybe we should have given you fuel, because now you literally cannot attack next turn. Kinda sucks. My bad. We're taking none. It doesn't matter that you guys do anything. I'll just torch you, I guess. Now he's out of fuel. It's not the worst thing in the world. What is the worst thing in the world is not getting fuel. That does kind of blow a little bit. You do 20 damage, so you're dead. You do 15, you're gonna live. Well, I tell you what. I would like to try to kill you next turn, if at all possible. I can, so I will. Well, we should use Mind Collapse, and we should use Space Prism, and we should play our Shades. So we'll start up here. You're taking 15. If I do 3 damage to you, you're dead. And that's 1 energy on the Mind Collapse. So I think what we should do is make sure you gorge at least once. Hopefully we'll draw another morsel on the next turn. I think we're going too heavy into morsels. We're not really mainlining Umbra. Umbra is secondary. I think we need better base units that don't require morselizing. It is a good fight to learn that on, at least, but I think that is true. So we need to kill you, and then I might as well kill you in the back. You're not making it to the pyre. We are getting Slay Triggers very slowly on our champion. He has a little bit of armor. He's getting another Slay Trigger, that's good. And again, no morsels. So we have 1 fuel, we're gonna do 106 damage, and that's it up here. Kind of blows, really. But I think what we want to do is play 1 Immortal Trade. And we'll play another Immortal Trade next turn, but I don't want to play it on that last turn so we don't get Ember Drain. But I think getting lifesteal on this guy is very good for us. So like, we'll do it now. Now you're taking 328. Are we dead? 363? Think we're gonna live? Nope, we're dead. So I think we went too heavy into morsel units because we didn't have any cards that gave morsels. We There were no cards that showed up on the run that were like consumed morsels in a jar, whatever that item is. No Entumbra assaults, none of that. So we need to, on that type of a run, we need to not worry so much about the morsels, especially when we don't have the Penumbra Umbra Gorge champion. We should have gone more Hellhorned base units and upgraded like the rail worker, so that when our automaton ran out of fuel, we at least still had damage in the rail worker. That would have been a little bit better for us, I think. We'll do a new random run though. Let's keep going. Take a drink. Drink some water. Gotta learn these lessons at some point, and if all else fails, hey, we can learn these lessons here in rank 25 Covenant. Consume Seraph. We are Awoken Stygian Guard. Stings with Preserved Thorns, 2 Titan's Tooth, and 2 Razor Sharp Edges. So here's what I want. I want to make a Razor Sharp Edge 0, holdover, and then get like an Animus that has 3 multi-strike. That's kind of what I want on this one. Gain 7 energy on the first turn. No. 50% chance buff debuff removal, or buff removal rather. Spikes Rejuvenate. We do not have Rejuvenate cards except for the base restores. Kind of thinking Spikes is the way to go. It's really good AoE. In a sense, because if the enemies hit you, they die. I do like the Rejuvenate, but I really do think I like the Spikes better. We had some pretty good Awoken runs recently. Maybe we should have just re-rolled this and gotten another combination, but I'll take the random. I don't mind it. I'll take the random. Spikes 10. Frostbite 10. Well, here's the thing. If I play you both, you're dead, you're slowly dying. And if we get lucky, you're gonna spawn up there and I can actually kill you. And we did get a little bit lucky on that one, I will admit. Are you gonna make it to the pyre? No, you're not. You're gonna make it to the pyre, which is very unfortunate. And there's no way we can actually keep that unit alive, which is even more unfortunate. I think we gotta rely on killing the boss, which I don't think is gonna happen. Could happen with the Titan's Tooth, I will admit. You gotta kill the backline unit. So you're taking 74, the pyre is gonna take 11. That's not that bad. We took more damage on the last version of this. We might even be able to kill this guy before he can hurt the pyre. Now he'll hit the pyre exactly once. So that could have gone better, but it could have gone a lot worse. For not having any regen cards and only relying on our champion for damage, could have been a lot worse. I will take a Glimmer. We need some sort of AoE backline targeting. I don't think we need another Titan's Tooth. An Ice Tornado is a very good card, especially if you can make it cost 1, but we're also gonna make the Titan's Tooths cost 1. But I'll still take an Ice Tornado, because why not? Can't gain armor, Revenge, Frostbite. I like them both, weirdly enough, even though they kind of affect each other a little bit. But we don't really need a tank beyond our champion. We want all regen to go on the champion. So maybe we take Guard of the Unnamed for a second floor tank. Incanting means that we can play our spells on the floor. Armor means that we don't have to spend heals on the unit. And it doesn't do a lot of damage, but we don't really have a rage synergy in the green deck. So I think we will go Guard. Titan Sentry for the Revenge is real nice, but we have Thorns. I don't think we need AoE Frostbite. We have Titan's Tooths, but they're mostly there for crowd control. And I will go Awoken Unit upgrade. Again, I don't think we need tanks, but the Awoken Hollow is a really good tank. I think I'll take them because I want another unit, and they cost 1 energy to play. I don't think it's like a 10 out of 10 upgrade though. I will give you another Incant of Armor, I will give you more health. And I don't know, maybe we will make this Awoken Hollow just a fantastic tank for us. Let's get rid of a Frozen Lance. We kind of have too many tanks though. We have 3 tanks and we don't need 3 tanks. Spikes doesn't matter because our champion does none. But we kind of have 3 tanks and we don't need them, but we can still put a unit behind our champion and be relatively happy with that. Or we're not gonna do it on this turn, obviously, but next turn maybe. You are living! And I hate that. But if I put you here, I think we will be able to kill you with stings. Look, I know you're getting stronger. I'd actually also like to get the armor up. We probably don't need armor on the backline unit, but look, we got the gold. That's all I care about. And you know what? You do make a good damage dealing unit with the razor sharp edge here. You're not killing him. You're getting close. And as long as we get 1 spell, I think we can take him out. Although, oh, it's so much more valuable down here though. I think we let you hit the pyre for 5. No, because you're gonna die to spikes, like instantaneously. Yeah, okay, we'll kill you. You're gonna hit spikes and die. You're taking 162. Now you're dead, perfect. And you know what? The armor actually did help our backline unit. So maybe that's the strategy for the floor. You buff their attack, they have armor so they can survive. And that way you don't have to spend heals on them. So I'm kind of thinking, what if you take another razor sharp edge? What if you take a steel enhancer? I think razor sharp edge is what we want, weirdly enough. I don't know if we need 3 of them in the deck, but unless I can make one of them holdover, having more in the deck I think does help us. Flash freeze. I thought you were 0. You're not 0. I'll take Titan's Gratitude. I would much prefer an offering token holdover, but we got a lot of cards that we need to make holdover. And I think I will go Healing Artifact. If we get double Incant, I'm gonna be so happy. Rooted, 40 health. Rooted is nice, but I'm gonna take the 40 health. +1 energy per turn for every 2 Blight cards in your deck. Get 3 Calcified Ember now, upgraded versions later. So this is an interesting one. If we remove the Vengeful Shards, we get +1 energy because we have 2 deadweights. Yeah, so I think you go +1 energy and you say, that's very good. Yes, we could get the Embers, but the Embers are not +1 energy every turn. They're +1 energy when you, well, they're +2 energy when you draw them. Which is fine, but I think +1 energy every turn is better, as long as we remove the cards. Maybe we don't want to though, because we have Consume Seraph, which is gonna add more blights, and we're gonna have even more energy every turn. And if we get the relic that is you do 100 damage when you play a blight card, then we can turn these blight cards into 100 damage spells. I don't know. Sounds awesome. Sounds like it could work. So for the bottom floor, I actually do think you can put the Sentient out there and just put your guard right behind them. For the second floor, we could put down the Awoken Hollow plus another Train Steward. So you know what, I think you just do that. I think I will let you take literally all of the damage though. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, now we're taking none. That seems good. And I'm just gonna put the Restore on you, no reason not to. Wait, you didn't attack? You hit the Train Steward! All right, and you know, that makes a lot of sense actually. So there's our guard. We have 4 energy. I was gonna be really salty about our energy situation. No, I love our energy situation. It's fantastic. The only question is, where do you play the Titan's Tooth, where do you play the Glimmer? I think you play the Glimmer here because you do 2 damage, and you play the Titan's Tooth here because you're gonna get stronger as you go up. But 5 damage, we can technically kill you with a spell if we get one. We didn't, we could have. But we're gonna make you bigger, we're gonna make you bigger. We're gonna give you some regen. You have mostly full health. You're dead, so I will place that on the champion. I hate that we have 2 targets that need healing, but if I keep them both at full health and basically only at full health, I think we're in a good spot. Five. I might let the Pyre take 1. Because you're gonna make it to the Pyre unless I play Titan's Tooth. Yeah, well, it means we're not incanting down here, though. I don't think we need to incant. I think I should play Titan's Tooth. Still taking 14. Then we'll kill you, then you're dead. You know, I want to incant on you, but I'm still gonna play spells there. But I think we get more value out of doing this. All of a sudden, you're gonna live with 15 health, which is not that bad. We have a lot of energy, so we can actually play everything. We'll play a Train Steward. Give you more damage. That kills you. You're dying, and for the sting, you know, I will do 5 damage to you, because if I get a Frozen Lance, I should have looked at my draw pile, but if we get a Frozen Lance, we can kill you. So there you go. Now, how do we keep this floor alive? I guess the answer is you don't. So we should buff the unit that actually does damage. We will put a couple of Train Stewards down at the top. I mean, we should also restore you, now that I think about it. That would have been better. We did a decent amount of damage on that floor. I, of course, wish we did more, but that's okay. You're taking 158. I think we're dead. Why is it so hard to get a victory in this game anymore? I can't believe we killed you. We just need regen. We have no good regen cards right now. I kind of hate it. Spikes deal +1 per stack. Well, we can make a super champion. Or we can make a better base unit. I think we want a super champion. Sweet Strike Frostbite is really good. We don't need another Awoken Hollow. I think we want a Cold Celia. And then do we want energy, draw, or capacity? We have energy. We actually have 5 energy per turn. We might want draw. So that we can actually play our energy. We'll get more blights, but we'll also get more cards to play. Do we want to duplicate? I think another guard could be okay. We haven't really upgraded any spells. I want the Pyre health, but I also want to upgrade spells and remove a couple of cards. Making a spell cheap. Yeah, let's make spells cheaper and maybe we'll get lucky and get a holdover. And maybe I'll just keep, you know, getting units. Do we need an Animus? We have 3 tanks. So you know what? I will take an Animus. I always forget to add units. Let's add some units. Sounds good to me. Permafrost is not what I'm looking for. Cheap cards, that's what I'm looking for. Try to make a cheap Titan's Tooth, and I will re-roll. Was looking for a holdover. So you know what, let's make the other Titan's Tooth cheaper as well. I could double stack one of them. I think I'm just gonna remove another train steward. I could remove, and you know what, I think I will make a good restore. I could have also removed one of the blight cards, but if I do, we'll lose 1 energy until we remove the other one. So I kind of don't want to remove the other blight card, weirdly enough. By the way, did I take that spike doubler? I already forgot what I had chosen. I do have spike doubler, okay. Non-boss enemy units get +6 attack. So you'll go to 15, but you're easy to kill. You gain armor when you incant, and you have a base attack of 11. Take 20. We want to incant on specific floors. I don't think we can take the trial because we have no regen. I have no cards except for the base cards that apply regen, and I made one of them consume. So I think what we'll do instead is, well, no, we can start down here with Cold Celia, I suppose. There's room for the unit at the back that does the good stuff. You know, the good stuff. Well, shoulda incanted on a floor. Although maybe we shouldn't have, because you will be very annoying for us. You do gain armor on incant, though. With 3 razor sharp edges, I actually do want the animus up here. We should have put you up here so you actually fit. I am a fool. I'm very much a fool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the animus here. We're gonna put you here. We're gonna play this. You gain 10 armor on incant, but we are going to do 35 plus 16 damage, plus another 6. Okay, here's the thing. A Sting, Titan's Gratitude still kills you. So we'll play that there, and this here. That does not still kill you. I forgot to account for the second stack of armor you gained, whatever. This is what I wanted, though. I wanted Razor Sharp Edge on you. I wish I could give you more health. I can only give you one of these, but I'm still giving you one of those. Worth, I think, and I will make my sweep better. We want to just up the damage of our units with those razor sharp edges right now. You're not dead? Well, this is gonna help a lot. Now you're taking double damage from the spikes. Gotta love it. You're only taking 16. I can make you take another... I can make you take another 20, but it's gonna cost Titan's Tooth and Frozen Lance. No, we can play Razor Sharp Edge here, Frozen Lance here for the armor. We might as well. I guess we could have done it in a different order. I kind of like that unit at the top having a little bit more base attack, though. You need to take 1 damage. I think we can do 1 damage. Oh my god, you need that too. You'll take this. You're taking 33 plus 5 and 2 frostbite. We're barely getting the kill here. So I think you do very well with buffing Cold Celia. And then we'll play Titan's Tooth. You're still dead. We'll play the Sting. You're still dead, but we did gain some armor on that. Okay, now we have a clear floor. You're taking 152, not good enough. You're taking 220, still not good enough. 220, 290, 330. You're gonna have a lot of frostbite. Well, maybe not a lot. You're gonna have 9. Okay, that's far from a lot. You have 95 health. This will keep you alive for one more turn. And you're dead. Okay, you know? I misplayed a couple of units, but we still got the job done. Barely. But we took no pyre damage for once. You gotta love that. Awake, we need it. We need regen and heal. This is what we need. We need to make this card cost 2 and hold over. I think we also need Frenzied Swarm. The discard is amazing, and I mean, we want it. The Daze is great. And now I kind of have a wide net of spells. I have a lot of things that I want, and I like. So let's see about upgrading these spells. Permafrost is not what we're looking for, but a good Glimmer is. And we'll make the Awake cost 2, try to give it holdover later, save our money, remove our Train Steward, and remove a Frozen Lance. They gotta go. The healing spells are so much better right now. Hellhorn, Stygian, Umbra. We have Stygian, so we could go Stygian consumable. Hellhorn could give us like multi-strike, gain armor. Stygian Guard consumable can give us... I don't know. I think it's what we want though. Consume, spell weakness. I'm just gonna skip it. I don't really want spell weakness. I don't rely on spells, I rely on spikes. I do spells to kill base level units, not bosses. Restore health when they move up a floor. No! Oh god, no. I have learned my lesson on these 95 health minions that gain all of their health when they move up a floor, and apparently also have sweep, which is just lovely. And you will die if you go out there. That's just great. So I think we like what we had previously. Sentient, Cold Celia, Shard Channeler. The Shard Channeler is gonna die, but I think we like this. On the 5 capacity floor, we want Awoken Animus. Although the Animus will die to the sweep unless we can somehow keep him alive, but I don't know, we'll see. It's a possibility we can keep him alive, but what else are we doing with the turn? Okay, yeah, I think they're gonna die. I think they're going to die. And up at the top, we have a guard who's not getting a kill. That's fine. We could glimmer them. I think we'll glimmer them. We'll awake you. Probably give you a razor sharp edge, honestly. Do more damage. Da, da. Taken 13. I can make it take 21. And then a Frozen Lance will kill you, so I can kill you. Barely, but you are probably making it up. Cold Celia can come down. Shard Channeler can't, because if I put them down, they're just gonna die. I kinda hate it. And I'm just gonna keep buffing you. Our champion isn't really hurting that much. The stacking the regen is nice, but I think we just get more of a benefit right now by doing that. Clung clung. Well, we have the energy for everything, so we're gonna play everything. At some point, I do have to play a Titan's Tooth. I think you might as well play your spells up here where they can incant armor. What are we putting behind you again? Oh, nothing. Okay, well. I guess I thought we had one more unit, but I guess that was the Animus that died. So we would like one more 2-pip unit so we can put him behind the guard so we have full floors, but the thing is, our floors are kind of garbage, aren't they? We don't really do that much damage without our champion spiking everything to death. You're making it to the pyre. You're gonna hit us 3 times. We're taking 12. Nothing really we can do about that. Ice Tornado, I guess, has a chance at killing you slightly faster. We can get the Shard Channeler out, which is really nice. We can daze you. That doesn't really help that much, but it does, I guess, help us to get some kills. So we'll play Ice Tornado. Need to do 1 more damage to you. I mean, a Frozen Lance will do it. Although I really want to hit the unit in the back with the Titan's Gratitude, but I don't think we can make that happen. We're 1 energy shy from total domination, and we still got to kill you next turn too. So I think we take 4 damage in order to kill you. But let's play the Sting first. Now you'll die on the next floor. Well, we still got to play 1 spell, I guess. You have Sweep. That's so bad. Why is it always Sweep that gets me on this floor? Okay. Let's see how this changes things. It's not going to change things that much. But you do take 20 damage per spike hit, which is pretty good. But you take 30 damage per attack up here, and you already have 2 regen. So I think we abandon this floor and we instead do this floor, because this unit is already tankier. They already do more damage than the spike hits. They have more health, they have more regen. So yeah, I think we abandon that floor and we stack up regen on this floor as much as possible. I kind of hate doing it because it means that we got to spend 1 energy to kill you, but yeah, I don't think the champion is worth it here. Which means that maybe we should be placing the Awoken Hollow on the same floor as the champion, but I really like the Shard Channeler Cold Celia combo for sweep on the bottom floor. Extra sweep, I guess, because we do have the, spike effect. So give me a Razor Sharp. We're now doing 2 double damage per turn than we were on the last floor, and we'll play this. More regen, Titan's Tooth, you're dead. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. A little bit of health every turn helps a lot. Restore 1 health, gain 1 energy, draw 1 next turn. Kind of like this card because it'll help to make our unit stronger, and it's a good target for plus 10 magic power as well. Just restore 10 health. The card draw on this turn isn't really that important, but if we draw it after we play our stings, it's fine. And we get a lot of card draw anyways, so we'll take it. Apply Sap 3 discard. Yeah. Or Ancient Synergy. It's 120 damage. Or Guardian's Amulet. I'm gonna take Drain. It's cheaper. That's my only criteria right now. It's cheaper. And Sap is really good. Don't forget we have Consume Seraph. Talking to myself on that one. Could duplicate a card. I don't think there's anything really worth duplicating right now. I mean, we could duplicate a unit. The Awake? The Awake is such a good duplication target. Although admittedly, 20 Pyre health, removing 2 cards, and then upgrading cards is also fantastic. But I think we go, what's coming up next? Units, spells, remove 2 cards, artifact. Oh, I really like this. Yeah, so we'll go left path here, right path later. +1 stack each time it's applied. Incant triggers an additional time. Give me the Incant triggering, and now all of a sudden that tank unit that we have is really freaking tanky. Which means we could put the Awoken Hollow behind him so he can tank the damage for the Hollow until the tank dies. I actually like that idea. Let's see what the caverns have. No, but I will lose... You know, I'm not gonna lose any pyre health. We have 38. No, thank you. We will go awake. And I like the incant. You know what I want? I want the artifact that is +1 sting per turn. That would buff the armor on this unit significantly. Wuss! I don't think it's being a wuss. I think I'm for once actually playing correctly, believe it or not. So I like this. I like this. I like the sweep down here. But we can also just put the sweep at the top, I suppose. We can put the Animus down here right now and make him pretty strong. Armor 10, not that bad. We need to put Shard Channeler out. We need to put the guard out. Then we can start playing spells. I really want to... Well, I want to avoid damage on this floor, so let's just play the Glimmer. You're going to gain 10 armor, but you're also taking 73 damage. I really don't think a little bit less damage on you is really going to matter that much. We'll restore you and raise your Sharpie at the same time. You have 101 health, and you're getting more. I think we can do this. We just want the front enemy unit, or the front unit of ours to tank. And then we got Cold Celia, who I think is gonna go at the top. We also have 2 Awakes. So now I'm really tempted to just play the Awakes. But you're gonna live for the next floor. Cold Celia is not gonna kill you. So we might Titan's Tooth on this floor to make sure you go. You'll die next turn. No, you're gonna live for 1 more turn. And we're gonna play more spells in this turn, so you will make it up again. Kind of annoying, but we can probably kill you with a spell. We have 5 energy too, don't forget about that. So play you. We'll get the Awake out. I will Titan's Tooth ya. It does help to kill you faster, even though you do gain the armor. And now that we finally cleared the sentry on that floor, we can kill these guys a little bit more easily. I can also sap you so you deal 1 damage to the pyre. That's pretty good. Discard your hand. Well, we're gonna do that up here. Apply Daze and Frostbite. Yeah. You're gonna have a little bit extra armor, but I think we still want to play Drain up there. Drain up there. You're still taking damage, huh? Clong, 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 clong. It did get rid of the card I wanted it to get rid of, but now I don't think we play the Daze up here because you're gonna hit the pyre for 1 damage and then die, and I kinda like that. I think instead we'll Daze down here because you are doing a decent amount of damage to my units. Now this means you're not taking 40, so maybe that was silly. Maybe we should have not Dazed you so you hit my my champion, now that I think about it. Oops. Well, there's a trigger. You have 105 health. We gotta kill you. You're dead. You're living. Clong, 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 clong. I don't mind taking 1 pyre damage. I would much rather get even more regen up on you and then risk the discard. I can't believe you're living with 1. But it's looking like you're gonna hit the pyre. You're gonna hit it for either 12 or 18 if we play Titan's Tooth, which I think we have to play. You're actually killing my unit too, so we gotta worry about that. Well, we don't have to. I'd like to worry about it. Clong, 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 clong. So you're gonna hit the pyre 3 times, I think. No, I can... One, 2, 3. You're gonna take 10 damage. You're gonna take 9. So you're gonna take an extra 19 damage on top of 30. You're gonna live with 11 health. Giving you 8 extra attack doesn't kill you 1 turn faster, but giving you 16 extra attack does kill you 1 turn faster. There you go. Here, I think you definitely just, since nothing's dying, we gain 8 armor every spell. That's pretty good value. I also should have probably played the regen there, but oh well. Okay, we took 12. You're killing my unit. And Awake keeps him alive, but that's a big ask, actually. I still think you do it. Because if you kill my pyre, that means I'm dead, so let's try to not make that happen. I don't... 25 health, 23 health, I don't think it matters. As long as that guy doesn't hit my pyre 3 times, we're okay. Are these units dying, by the way? Finally, they're dying. It's taken them a long time to get to this point, but they're finally toast. We'll heal you. You're dying. Might as well keep popping the restore. Clong, 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 clong. I love it. That sap didn't really help that much. But you are taking 517. That's not nearly good enough. I would have expected you to take a lot more. Buff your attack. 605. 754. 775. 851. 915. You're still not dying? I guess we should have applied the Awake regen cards to our tanky Thornboy. Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do here. There we go. Man, this Covenant rank 25, it's been kicking my ass lately. Absolutely kicking my ass. Let's try not a green run next time, though. I do like the run that we had. I mean, we had a pretty good Woken Hollow that we were able to construct, 100 damage and 100 health. Nearly, it felt like. Just not good enough, not good enough. And I'm honestly surprised that the guard didn't seem to help as much as I would have expected. You know, we had 150 health on this guy at the end, and we were still not doing that much damage with our Awoken Hollow. Now the Awoken Hollow is more of a tank, but we never upgraded our Animus of Will in order to really apply the buffs to them. That's probably a mistake. We probably should have upgraded our units a little bit more, because we only had 2 upgrades. We only had Incant and bonus health on the Woken Hollow. If we upgraded our units, put more health on the Animus, all of a sudden you're able to put the Razor Sharp Edge on them and give them 3 times the value of the increasing damage. So maybe that was the play. We would have had a little bit more direct damage against the boss. Still a fun run, just not quite enough to get us past Fell. But at least we got to Fell, unlike these other 2 runs we had. Well, no, the other 1 run we had, I suppose. That makes it seem a little bit, that makes it feel a little bit better. That we didn't lose 2, we lost 1 on this run. Well, 2 after the, look, you know what I mean. It's still fun.